One of the biggest mistakes most tomato growers do is to try to expose every tomato to the sun. Professional growers, on the other hand, try to do the exact opposite. And there's a really good reason for that. All these tomatoes aren't hidden, they're being protected. And that is completely intentional. Tomato plants absolutely need full sun to thrive. That's why we're in the greenhouse and we've got full sun from side to side. But what most people don't hear is that it is just the plant that needs full sun, not the actual crop that you're trying to grow. Most growers have been taught for years to grow their slicer tomatoes like we do our cherries. They have single leader going up a single trellis line. With the single line trellis, all the leaders are removed and it provides great access to the fruit and makes it a very easy plant to harvest and train. The problem is that all of the fruit is exposed. With cherry tomatoes, that doesn't matter. They ripen up quick. With regular slicing tomatoes, if all the fruit clusters are on the outside like this and exposed to the full direct sunlight we have out here, they get horrible shoulder burn. It took us years of growing to finally come to this realization and switch to the method we're using today on our farm. We moved from perfectly exposed fruit and a very sparse leaf setup to a very dense canopy where the tomatoes are wrapped under cover. So you might be asking, what does that actually mean? Does that mean I should not actually do any pruning on my tomato plants at all? It's actually the exact opposite. You have to be very skillful of how you're trimming these to prevent the tomatoes from getting too much sun exposed on the actual fruits themselves. So we actually remove a lot of leaves from these plants. You can see down at the bottom where almost all of the leaves have been removed all the way across. And you can see in the middle all of the dead leaves on the ground from our previous prunings. And then on the north side, you can see the most pruning taking place, where they have been cut back pretty good. And that's specifically because we don't need as many leaves back here, but what we do need is good access to be able to harvest the tomatoes as they begin to ripen. What you really have to keep in mind is the leaves that are removed for a very specific purpose and not just following a trellising method. Now, the biggest difference in between growing for market and growing at your home is not the amount of fertility we use. It is not the variety we use. These are actually early girl hybrids, which everybody grows around our area. The one thing that matters the most is the techniques to make sure that every tomato that comes off here is going to be of the highest quality, and that every part of the plant has a purpose, and that's what keeps them growing good and producing the beautiful fruit. And understanding that is the most important part, that every part of this plant, from the leaves to the stem to the airflow underneath, is what helps you grow the beautiful final product of a nice, delicious red tomato. A truly healthy tomato plant that makes perfect tomatoes every time should not look like the pictures you see all the time, where they're just stacked with these beautiful red tomatoes sitting on the outside of the plant. Instead, they should look more like a dense wall of greens, absorbing as much sunlight as they can get and producing as many tomatoes as possible that are all hidden and protected from the sun itself. It's the best way to have a truly beautiful crop of tomatoes every time. And the main reason why we use the Arkenberg trellising system on this farm. It is a tried and true winner through years and years of growing to always have beautiful fruit right below the surface every single time. We tried for years growing our slicing tomatoes like we do the cherries, and what everybody teaches out there for growing in a greenhouse. The 1 liter method, no suckers, just straight up the stream. And we had such problems with it on our farm. It doesn't mean that this system's bad and this system's good. What it truly means is that this system works best on our farm where this one does not. That might not be the case everywhere, and that's why you have to specifically craft your systems for your individual farm. Healthy tomatoes aren't produced by exposing every fruit to the sun. Instead, they're produced by balancing sunlight and keeping them protected. That is one of the main ideas behind the Grower's Blueprint. It's not just growing tomatoes, it's actually growing the system that your farm relies on, eliminating those thousands of little choices throughout the day, throughout the season, instead honing it into a system that works best on your farm, garden, or homestead. Now, if you're wondering why I'm harvesting these tomatoes early, we'll get to that next time. But as always, Keith with Arkenberg Farms, thank you all for watching. Keep farming. Have a good day.